Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Harley, and today we are continuing where we left off with Crusader Kings 3 with Constantine himself. He's still a count, but he will rise to become the next emperor. First the Byzantines, and then Rome itself. So, guys, last time, you know, it was slow. We were building. That is the main thing currently. We are building. That is still going to be the main thing. We still have plenty of time in the game. It's only 895 AD. Game goes to 1400 AD or 1400 AD. So we've got plenty of time, but I think I've just found our new competitor. So this lovely lord here, who is 9 years old, is basically he's quite small. He's an orthodox, so I believe we are a zealous man. Are we? No. So we are ambitious. So 100% taking on a 9-year-old would. No, that's not even us. I am zealous, aren't I? I am. Freaking hell. I am zealous. So taking on a little kid would not work. But he is sadistic. So he does like the suffering of others and fickle. So his mind often changes. So with those two, zealous is a big thing for him. But if he believes that God himself has told him to become the next emperor, which I believe that's what he believes, because his mind is fickle, he changes, he can believe stuff. So, and also alongside that, his wife is just craven and lustful. So the lust is 100%, you know, desire for people, but I see lust as desire for power as well. So it's a bit of the same. So, you know, but our next rival or person to take is this little kid. He is a duchy, a duke or dukes. He does have plenty of land, but he is of the Aegean Sea. So the plan for me is to take actually these two islands from him, basically. Could take Naxos from him, and then maybe take a beer and expand. Because against our own lord, we're not going to be able to beat him at this point until we actually get a bit bigger. So without further ado, let's move on forward. I currently am not pushing a claim against him because before we actually push against the kid, I actually want to upgrade upgrade our town and get a hill fort to get the +2 defense and the 250 garrison, which will up our garrison, which will be nice. So that is the plan. So hopefully everything does go to plan. But you know, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So basically we need 150 gold for that, but I'm going to let us get 200 gold before that, just so that we have a buffer of 50 gold in case of an event or something happens. So 100% right now, lot of things going on. This guy has gained 25% increased opinion of me, which is nice. He wants a position, stewardship. Who is my steward? Who are you? You are a lesser lord, I think. You aren't even a lord. So, being able to switch you out for him. Yes, I know you will be angry with me. But for the greater good of this guy actually being happy and having one of my people under me actually being happy, 10 times worth you being happy. So, sorry, bud, but rather have him happy. Basically, we are generating a lot of gold over in our capital of Kayita. So we do have 100 gold. We actually could either get an outpost, but we're not going to, or even getting a quarry, which building construction time will run a bit easier. You know what? Convert faith in country. No longer increases the faith higher. We're gonna unlock that. We do have more. No, we don't have any unread messages. Game, what's going on? But yeah, basically building money and building and standing army are the two things that we're going to be trying to do. So probably for the first 10 episodes, even though we have taken here, the next couple episodes are probably going to be either expanding on our own right, or hopefully just being able to do, like, expand within our own realm. I believe you're an albino too. You are. You're a lowboard. You're not even part of my family, but I've got you as a spy master. You are married to my daughter. My son looks like a complete badass. I actually started the game and he came up with, obviously, this man, Constantine, standing in the middle with his wife to his left and his son to his right, as most game as it does with the last people you played as, and it actually looked really cool. I was actually kind of like, damn, like, man, look at him. So that was pretty cool. But our liege has expanded quite a lot. He won't be expanding anymore. That is done. West Francia, massive at this point. Basically, they'll probably get these two, Lothring and Bavaria, eventually when one of their people die. He does not endorse me. How? Sway him. Good. Let's get him swayed. I'm actually tempted to potentially build. Obviously not. I'm not going to upgrade the military camp, but potentially get the quarry and get that building construction time. Tell you what I'm going to. It's going to take 2 years. I'm going to have to live with that. That's what I've done right now. And then as soon as that's done, because that takes 2 years, it's plenty of time to accumulate gold. I believe that we will be able to do this. Are there any factions? There are none. We still have plenty of knights. I don't call them knights, but they are knights. My son is one of my best knights, which is good. So I don't believe I have any hooks on him. I can grant him I can grant him a title. Not going to. Have we expanded much? We are faithful. Should be close to devoted sooner or later. Established. Our prestige. Our family is obscure still. Our family will stay obscure until basically we become a duchy. That is probably the point where we will no longer be obscure. So, still a little bit of a war going on. Byzantine Empire, 6,000 troops, almost 7,000. Jorvik's very big. Wessex still has more men than Jorvik though, which is interesting. But it's also good for the Catholics. Yeah. They've taken a bit of Mercia. I'm sure that's a bit of Mercia. Take you go. Okay, that's Essex. But it's not going to tell me it's part of Mercia, but I know that Essex isn't its own thing, so that's how I know it's definitely part of Mercia. Which is, you know, alright. The map is slowly progressing. We're slowly getting money. Not much to really do right now. He has upgraded his strength. He has been swayed. Only thing is, he does have allies, which could potentially be a problem. I don't think we do though. Do we have any allies? Relationships? We're friends with my liege, which can't, you know, become an ally with your liege. Powerful vassal, 69, 66, and 63. I'm gonna have my kid who's going. He's got a granddaughter. She has no kids. Which is funny. I don't know what's going on here. Bavaria fighting against someone they just lost. And then they are fighting in another war. We are fighting only one more. France fighting against small barony or county, which, you know, should be easy for the might of West Francia. The Abbasids have, I believe they've gone smaller. Don't think they were this small, but who could become hungry have not moved at all. The Umayyad have, I believe, been pushed backwards a bit. Either they've been pushed backwards or they have pushed forwards. Not too sure. Ghana. I don't think Ghana was at the start of the game. So to see Ghana now here. Yeah, okay, no. Ghana wasn't at the start of the game. So Ghana's here now. Kenem. Nibia. So the Nibians have slowly gotten bigger. May potentially. Delhi. It's one of the biggest factions in India currently. Pala, probably the second. And then the Khanate. So the Khanates will probably slowly progress forward and downwards. I'm still standing alongside. I think they will expand the map. And I hope they do. There is plenty to add over here. Even if you go all the way to China and Japan, and that's where you call it quits. Because feudal Japan would be really good. I know it's Crusader kings relatively around Europe, and I 100% agree with that, but you could 100% go to China. I believe China, even if you don't want to go to Japan, but China played a big part in the Silk Road, which played a big part in the trade. And that was a big part of like medieval society. The Silk Road itself got from, I believe it is Abbasid, all the way to China. It was a very long trade route, traded with plenty of different people, and it connected a lot of people. Prophet, faith, and cool. But yeah, so East Francia has broken free, and they're friends with us. staring at stars. From all evenings watching, from all my evenings watching stars, I've seen with my own eyes what I have only heard of before. The stars moving at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups depending upon which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. My, my suffragan bishop does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be, the celestial realm is for the clergy to know. No five answers in heaven. Because he is zealous, I feel like he would go for you are right. He would listen to a bishop more than he would want to follow his own, like what he believes he could find. But okay, so we have built this stone quarry, which we could upgrade to a shallow ore mines, which holder of this holding man-at-arms maintenance minus 1%. I believe maintenance is the money, so 1% wouldn't really affect us. Whereas you eventually can go to 2%. That's I don't know. That's what that is. But yes, well that's why I didn't go for the top one, because he would listen to the bishop. You can ask for the head of faith for gold. He would not do that. He would not do that. He is zealous. If anything, he would be giving money to the church. Let's go to intrigue, hooks. Got a couple. Decisions, embrace celibacy, no. He would go on pilgrimage. I don't have the money for it currently. So, call for a hunt, hold a feast. I can see him doing that, so. Divine guidance. He now believes that he has divine guidance. So. Construct a building, I get that. Okay. Next building will be hill forts for the garrison, and then I think we will do either pastoral lands or a barracks, just because they both have their like their own little things that could help. Great pox balance humors. My daughter has recovered from the great pox. Wonderful news. Jesus be praised. That's good. Good thing she is now safe. With this, we have a medium health boost. We are going to live for a while. I would say we'll live for a while. Whole body. You can use claim interaction. Buy claim. Okay, guys. Looks like we're gonna stop going for the profit, and we're going to go for. We can buy claims, because even though we don't have a lot of money and stuff, buying claims are actually helpful. We are 53 years old though. I would give us another 20 years. Hopefully my son can have another child. Because I'm nothing against having playing as a granddaughter. It's more of the fact that people won't respect you as much. And that's probably where that aspect would be harder. But yeah. what can you do? If we play as a girl, we play as a girl. None don't really mind either or, honestly, because girls also, or ladies, can also do different things that males can't in this game, as far as I'm concerned. So we'll probably play her as an intrigue, but it's a male preference. So unless we have a male, we'll go to the daughter. But my friend, he is 58 years old. This land will go to his son, who is deceitful. That's not good. Cynical, which is not good either. Content. And he has 2 daughters. Could probably move against him. I don't think he will have a strong military kind of presence. Alongside leveling up my own, leveling up obviously my own holding. Obviously, we'll level up here later on once we get the chance. But I still don't know how to do countries yet. He's not swayed. Oh no, sorry, not doing countries. More of how to make them happier. Got no idea how to do that. I don't really play this that often. I'm still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. That I've been playing that for a while, and it's still got me hooked. It's still such an iconic game, and still got me hooked. Tell you what, still gonna go for the clergy, and then we'll go for the scholar one next. But yeah, no, I'm still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Still got plenty of things to do. There's also plenty of new mods still coming out for that game. I don't think people have jumped on Crusader Kings 3 yet, just due to there's not many mods. I think Crusader Kings 2 was bigger than it was bigger than it was supposed to be, kind of thing, just due to the mods. The mods 100% brought in a lot more people. My daughter has lately been telling me how impressed she is with the generosity of Noma. I guess apparently she came through. Okay, lose 15 stress. I don't think I had any. Apparently I had 23. But me personally, I bought Crusader Kings 2 for the medieval aspect. Massive medieval fan. But I think the thing that kept me playing it the most was probably the mods. Just because you'd get to a certain point where, you know, your family gets so big and you've taken over the lands, there's nothing else to do. And then you, like, of course, you can do it from different aspects. Like, you can do it as an Englishman, an Irishman, somebody from India, somebody from Africa, someone from Egypt, you know, Syria, Byzantine Empire, Italy and that. But overall, Crusader Kings 2 was kind of the same, and this is where this game kind of is too. But this has more of an RPG feel to it, which is 100% so much better. It looks like it would show this evening. Right now, save the day, suggesting summer. But, you know, doing that was great. You know, bringing the more of an RPG side to Crusader Kings 3, 100% better. But, you know, there's still an end date. Like, you will still end on the 1400, 14, the 14th century, sorry. You still get to end of the 14th century, and whatever you've done at that point just ends. Whereas, well, my favourite mod is the Game of Thrones mod. Goes on forever. It's, as far as I know, it's never ending. Especially if you start at the beginning date. Like, you've got so much time, and it's just great in that aspect. But that's just what I like about it. Commoner has made her way into my life in sweet words and sweeter touches. Late at night, I struggle to keep her off my mind. Feelings smolder between us, and soon I either burst into flames or die. Now I will attempt to seduce me. Look, I don't think. Look, this man is, you know, he would not be seduced. He would not be seduced. He is zealous. He's been married in the eyes of God. He would not cheat. It's not like him to do that. So I can't see him doing that. But you know what, guys? I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and if you did, make sure to smash the like button. And if you're new, please subscribe. You know, I know I've been gone for a while. And if you made it this far, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And, you know, I hope to see you guys next time.